And as an update here, I want to share with you here some information coming from the farmers in Idaho that are facing getting their water shut off here, and let you hear from them exactly what's going on here, and then I'll give some thoughts afterwards.
Hey, Christopher, do you see this?
See what?
Well, we just got our curtailment letter from the Idaho Department of Water Resources, and they're telling us we have to shut our 8 wells off.
Shut our water off? What for?
Oh, just a bunch of ridiculous stuff. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
So this is a letter that we just got. We didn't think we were going to be affected by this curtailment because most of our farm ground, all these sprinklers going back over here, most of our farm ground is surface water through canals. We do have 8 wells, but 2 of them are emergency wells, and I think we've converted 2 or 3 more over to surface water, but we do use 3 wells. We use 3 wells to water our crops. So they want us to shut our water off. This is from the Idaho Department of Water Resources, and they want us to turn our wells off.
And it's not just us. So the Idaho water curtailment is affecting about 500,000 acres of farmland here in Idaho.
So the problem is, and why this curtailment is happening, is because down in Twin Falls, there's the Twin Falls Canal Company, and they were getting a little short of water. So in 2015, they came up with an agreement of how much water the well users, the groundwater users could use. So they were short 74,000 acre feet of water, and they were short that in 2021. So from 2015 clear up to 2021, we were putting way more. It was more than double the amount of water we were using. We were putting back in the aquifer. Well, 2021 came along and there was a drought. And that drought caused us to use more than we used the same amount, but because there was less water that year, it was a hot, dry year, we weren't able to put as much back into the aquifer, and that's when they were short. So 74,000 acre feet is essentially 12 and a half days of water in their canal. So this canal that's down there, it waters 200,000-ish acres, and I think there's about 5,000 customers. Well, because they were short 12 and a half days of water, they want to shut off 500,000 acres of water and 6,400 customers' wells. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Some would say that is very crazy. Others saying we are in a war, in a battle here amongst the people here in the United States, and this goes beyond the United States as well in terms of this water war. You just heard from the farmers there how they're battling people within their own state in different treaties and compacts that were put into place in modern times. Well, when it comes to the United States, all the way around, this goes back a long time, all the way back to 1944, I believe, where the United States and Mexico had a treaty put into place about water. And this treaty was supposed to be upheld by both sides. Around 80 years old, they say, this treaty. But with all of the droughts, similar to the situation they were just talking about there on the farms, whenever there is a drought, it plays big on the treaty. Because under the treaty, Mexico is required to send the United States 1.75 million acre feet of water every 5 years. Water that they get from the Rio Grande, which is renamed down there, I do believe, to the Rio Bravo. Now, in return, the United States is sending 1.5 million acre feet of water to Mexico from the Colorado River every year. So 1.5 million, 1.75 million is a pretty close numbers there, but Mexico's only sending that much every 5 years, we're sending it every single year. Now, with drought conditions, Mexico saying they can't give what they don't have. And this is straining conditions all over the place, all along the border, within Mexico, in areas like Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, the Four Corners region out there. And this is affecting, as we just saw, all the way up into areas like Idaho now, as they extend this. They are saying that if this continues, the crops will be decimated. This will decimate the economy, all the jobs, and everything in between. And it seems this is what somebody wants in this battle.
Call Lord Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekahak, Wadash, Shalom, Labakarium, Shor, Yasharala. I want to give double honors to my apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and Shalom to the whole elect out there and the elect lady and your children. You see this? You see this? The demon Esau, Edom. Now they're fighting over water. They're putting the pressure on farmers because guess what? As you understand, these elites, these that are, that are puppets like Bill Gates of hell and these different corporation CEOs that are buying farmland, well, they're trying to bring in what you call a famine. This is your devil, Esau, Edom. And when there's no water and you got to cut off water, well, that causes drought. That causes the crops not to grow. And that creates a famine. This is why Babylon the Great, the scripture speaks about a famine is coming, of bread. The lack of bread, many shall fight one another. And this is all prophecy, But we're going to start first with, Isaiah 10, because this is this devil, man. Verse 1, woe unto them that decreed unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed. And that's what you're doing. You're charging farmers $300 per acre. Think about that. You're telling farmers that they will be penalized, in fair use under the 1976 Compliance Act. Fair use is only for educational purposes only, and I'm not getting paid for none of this because I already know how you Edomites get down. So, again, but see, this goes back to we're going to get like 2 or 3 scriptures. This goes back to the origin of all things. When you go into man's disobedience, right? Let's go down a little bit. This is Genesis 3. Cain and Abel. And we understand through the Spirit who's Cain today, Esau, Edom. Because Cain and Abel, if you could receive it, was Esau and Jacob. Those spirits. And they came back, in the womb of Rebekah. All right? And this devil, he slew his brother Abel. We know the story in Genesis 4. Let's start right here, start at 9. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper, being a demon, a liar? And he said, what hast thou done? Because the Lord sees all things. He knew already that he slew his brother. The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. And now, this is what the Lord said, and now art thou cursed from the earth. So even from the beginning, now we understand why Esau is called the curse of the earth. Isaiah 34, 36. Which have opened their mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. This is the point, verse 12. When thou tillest the ground, tillest is to farm. You're cultivating, crops. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. Meaning your crops are not going to grow. And that's what you're seeing right now. A fugitive and a vagabond shall thou be in the earth, because he's a criminal. And that's what he's showing through these unrighteous decrees. Now you charging. Ultimately, this is going to bring a drought. Ultimately, this is going to bring what you call the famine of bread. And that's why these prophecies are on point, man. Second Ezra 6. Where should we start? 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty, man. All right? So these stores are slowly going to, the Lord got something set up for Babylon the Great. This is why we're going to need Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. That's why we got to stick to the path, this walk, be feared and moved by fear, and continue to pray and have faith, because we believe through the Spirit, because we read the testimony. The Lord is about to bring judgment upon this place, man. A lot of people about to die of hunger. You're going to slowly see within a year or two, baby, or maybe months coming, stores not having enough products, especially farm vegetations. And this is all set by design by Esau Edom, the devil, man. The devil himself. Because they need chaos. They need people. They need anarchy, man. They need civil wars, class wars, farmer wars. Now you charging water, $300 to destroy the farmlands. You know what you're doing, you demon. This is why we need the new kingdom to come. And yes, our Lord Yahweh Shai is coming back to take down this devil. So this is just a news update to let you brothers know and to know, stay on your watch at this devil making his move, man. Call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. I got to get something done. Now the Spirit jumping on me real quick. Because ultimately this is going to affect you wicked ass Israelites. Let's get Ezekiel 5 real quick, and I'll end it with that. It's the book of Ezekiel chapter 5 and verse 16. Let's go there real quick. Yeah, this thing is moving, and Lord ain't playing games. Ezekiel 5 and 16, when I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine. God, think about that. This is a heavy statement. The Lord is about to send the evil arrows of famine, which shall be for their destruction, and which I will send to destroy you. And I will increase the famine upon you, and I will break your staff of bread. So will I send upon you famine and evil beasts, and they shall bereave thee. Yeah, because these animals out here, these stray dogs, pit bulls and German shepherds, and you Israelite Jays, y'all want to be all tough, walking down the block with your pit bulls. Some of you put a metal chain around them, making them look hard, and you walking all diesel thinking you the man. Man, they gonna turn on you because they gonna be hungry. Ain't gonna be no food to feed the dogs. Ain't gonna be the beasts of the fields. All types of shit gonna happen, man. It's gonna be a very bad day. That's why we gonna need Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But no worries, the Lord gonna be with us. Yeah, I see the angel. I just keeps coming back up. The angel that went to visit, the elder and the brothers out there in LA. That was powerful. That was a super faith booster, man. And the Lord shows us these certain signs, man, with the angels and the chariots to show us, look, man, I got you. The water, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. So I will send upon you famine and evil beasts, and they shall bereave thee. You know, look at this word bereave. I think it means to tear up, to chew on, or to feed on, maybe. Let's see.
Strong's H
That's what it
7921.
sounds like.
Shahol. Shahol.
Bereave, make childless, miscarry, to make childless, to cause barrenness, abortion, miscarry, bereave, lifeless, miscarry, like a miscarriage. In other words, lost, bereave the loss of children, like the Lord is taking you out, rob. You know, when you rob something, you're taking something. To destroy, you know, destroy. And you people that don't fear the Lord, man, expect lost children. You got children, man. You know, you're selfish. You're being wicked. Don't even thinking about your children, man. You know, a lot of children gonna die, man. That's why I move by faith, man. I pray to Yahweh Shem Yahushua to have mercy on me and all the sincere brothers and sisters, because we all got children and family. The Lord ready about to bring down the hammer and judgment upon you wicked as Israelites. And they shall bereave thee, and pestilence and blood shall pass through thee, and I will bring the sword upon thee. I, the Lord Yahweh, have spoken it, man. And there you go, man. So this is all by design, man. You know? Call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakat, Kodash, Shalom, Labakarim, Shah, Yasharala. I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom to the whole elect out there and the elect lady and your children. This thing is getting crazy out here, man. But we're going to lean on Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Shalom, Abaratazah, you edify.